Starts here because I forgot that I didn't plug my camera in. Silly me. All right, we got the books over here still. We're still working on this bookshelf, so you'll see when I get through sorting my books. All right. Title of today's video is, and I'm going to say it in the same tone that I wrote it, what kind of person doesn't like animals? You're like, what? I'll get to it. I will explain it. All right, first things first, if you're watching live, leave a comment so I can say hi and we can interact while we're on the live video. Like this, it says good morning. If you're watching on YouTube, I give a prize away every week. And who doesn't want a prize? So, like, subscribe, share into your social media, tag me so I know you shared it. And we draw a winner every week. All right, let's get back to the topic today. What kind of person doesn't like animals? That's literally the attitude I had to say it with because you're like, Cindy, what? You love animals. The joke, I have a joke that says, I love animals more than people, and I really like people. So you know how much I really love animals. I actually have a water bottle that says, pets are people too, which is absolutely correct. So you're like, Cindy, why are you doing a video that says, what kind of person doesn't love animals? Because somebody I know near and dear to me felt this way for a long time. So I'm sharing stories about my mom this week, and this is one of those stories. So, as you know, I love animals a lot. But as some of you may or may not know, things that happen in your childhood, you stick with them all the way through adulthood. Some people realize that, some people don't realize that. And maybe I'm the first person that just told you that, but it is. So, my mom had a dog growing up, a little fluffy, some kind of dog, and um, it followed her around. It was fiercely protective. So if you ever see me post anything on social media, you've always known that my two doggies and my third doggie, Dusty Dog, they're like Velcro dogs with me all the time. Like they're just here to fill me with so much unconditional love. So anyway, that's how I imagine my mom's dog running around with her, protecting her in the yard, all the way when she was a kid. So that was her childhood dog. Well, how my grandparents' house is set up, they have a fence all the way around your house. So imagine now, most of us just have a fence in the backyard. They have a fence that goes all the way around. And most likely your mail was delivered to your front porch because you would have one of those little mail slots or the mailbox. I think it actually was attached to the outside of their house. Little one, you can imagine it. You lift up the lid, slide it down. You have to be as old as me to know what we're talking about with this mailbox. So your mailman would come and deliver it. Well, one day the mailman came to deliver the mail, and my mom was nearby, and the dog was there, and the dog was not having any. And it's a little small, floofy little dog. Think of a small little dog. And I guess the dog was like, no, you're not coming to deliver the mail today. And I was like, it's a small little yappy dog. Anyway, somehow in the story, the mailman hit the dog with a metal clipboard. So, that didn't make the dog happy, right? And back in the olden days, if your dog bit somebody, most likely they had to put it down. So the choice back then was, you don't really go put it down, you put it down yourself. So I think that's what my grandfather had to do, was put down my mom's dog because it bit the mailman, even though the mailman hit him first, which, letting you know, if you hit me with a metal clipboard, I would probably bite back too as a person. So that is a memory that sticks with you through your whole life unless you change course and get some recovery from it, some healing from it. You renew your mind of it, and work on it. So my mom, when I was growing up, always kept animals at arm's length away. Because I was little, I didn't know that story. It was when I was older I got to know that story. So everything was at arm's length. Everything was arm's length away. And the funny thing is, the animals know. Animals know that, oh, this lady had a bad experience. She needs some animal to love her and tell her that it's all right. So every animal, my mom had a giraffe at a zoo. eat on her straw purse. Like, that's how much animals wanted to get to my mom and be like, it's all right, lady. It's all right. I'm sorry that happened to you, but we're going to make it all right. And that was funny to see. So when I first got our first rescue dog, her name was Chispa. And my mom kept him at arm's length. She's like, you're cute. You're cute. I am not going to pet you. That was like literally what she said. You're cute, but I'm not going to pet you. Chispa lived to be 17 years old. That dog relentlessly pursued my mom almost as much as Jesus pursues you, to be like, this lady is going to pet me. This lady is going to love me. I am going to heal this lady's heart, which is my mom's heart, so that she loves animals, because she loves them just as much as my mom, my dad, my sister, and I love animals. Like, we are animal people. But the heart needs some healing. I literally said that, and I thought of the line from Frozen. Picture the little troll guy. He's going to say, good thing it wasn't her heart. The head is easily persuaded, but the heart is harder to mend. And it's true. The heart is harder. So she relentlessly went after my mom. And I can't remember. It was years after years after years. And I was like, I'm going to sit by you, Grandma. I'm going to lay over here by you. Hey, I'm going to lay my head on your lap. And how can you sit next to a dog and have him lay your head on the lap and you don't want to pick your hand up and pet it? But my mom showed great restraint in that and didn't pet it. And then one day, she picked up her hand, and I can see it like it's yesterday, and started stroking her head. And I don't know how she didn't bust out in a bunch of tears, because I literally just went back to that memory, and the heart was healed. It was healed. That bad memory was still there, but it was washed away by a rescue dog that wanted to make sure that my mom's heart was not broken anymore about her doggie that she had to lose when she was a kid. She broke it wide open and said, it's all right, lady. It's all right to love an animal again. That's the hard thing with people. That's why people get so sad when they lose people, because you love them so much and you have all that love left and you don't have any place to put it. Excuse me. But you still love them and you do have a place to put it. So, all right, look, day 2 of crying. We're doing good. So that answers the question, what kind of person doesn't love animals? Well, an animal lover that got injured and got hurt, that's a person that doesn't do it. And I'm telling you, you can recover from that. And you can get healing from that. And it's beautiful. So that's just how my life is. And I guess that's how your life is too. There's probably something or someone in your life that needs the heart put back together. Somebody needs to have some healing. So then when you see somebody that acts a certain way, then you could feel a little more empathy towards them and be like, I bet you they have an experience that they haven't overcome and healed from. And that's why they are this way. So it helps you understand. Like, if you have a mom and dad that were a little different and you don't understand why they're like that, ask a few questions. I bet you'll find out a story like my mom and her dog. All right, so join our Moms in the Middle group. It's where other people like me are sharing our stories, because my story can help your story and your story can help my story. So remember, I love you all, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.